Okay, so this video is about celestial healing. Now, I've never made a healing video before. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to make a celestial one because there's a bit of confusion. Because everybody uses a supercharge. Some people don't use consume soul, which if you don't know what power that is, that's this one. They swap that for a supercharge. Some don't use shields, I don't know. But this is my one, and this is the one I've used for about 4 years. And wonder what my artifacts are. Purple Healing Ray, and the 2 DPS cards. And believe me, it's good. It's good. I haven't used any other artifacts. I've never used Page of Destiny. I've got it in my inventory. And I will use it one day. But I haven't, and I never have, and I probably won't. And this is going to be my loadout, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so there's an order that I use this loadout in, basically. And the way I use it is, so, you know, obviously, I'm standing here, I use my 4th power first, which is Admonish. So this is the way I use it. Okay, I use Admonish, then I use Consume Soul, and then I pop Renew, so like this. And you want to use the full rotation. So that's just like a foundry. So if you just use it in that order, and every now and then, when everybody else takes a lot of damage, let's say 8 people take damage at once, you want to use Virtuous Light. That'll just shoot everybody up, because this heal is designed for 8 people. So the full group gets a hit, you pop that, everybody goes sky high. If you really got nothing left, or you're just feeling fancy, you use Guardian's Light, which is this one. And it takes a while to cool down, not too long, as you can see there, but that's like plan C. So plan B is this, and plan C is this. Okay. So, with weapons, I use, I think everybody else uses this dual wield weapon, and what I do is I spec points into bow, so I get the weapon mastery. So what you do is you get dual wield as your actual weapon, you spec all of these down to here, then you spec bow all the way down to here, and you go back to dual wield and you get this one and this one, or just that one. Tap hold, flurry shot mastery, not so much explosive, but you can do it. I find that with weapons with healing, tap hold, that's good for single target. As you see, it's not too bad. I mean, I've been using that. There are people that say, oh, you use battle heal, you do more damage. Nah, just do this, doesn't matter. For multi-target, obviously, look, this doesn't hit. If you got 3 people here, this will only hit 1 guy, so just keep that in mind. So if you want to get both of the combos like I have, where's he going? What's he doing? Alright, well, ignore him, he's being stupid. So if you want to hit multiple targets, hold. See that that's hitting all of them for about 20,000 each, 25,000 each, 36,000 crit. So if you've got a load of ads and you're just doing this, you're only getting 9,000 on one, rather than about 30 on everyone. So it's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so usually what you have for healing is you have a 1-person heal, 4-person heal, 8-person heal, and then a super one. And then you can have one that does overtime, which is Consume Soul and sort of Admonished. This is where it gets tricky. So this does 1 person. So if you're in a group of 2, 4, 8, and 1 person gets hit, just boop. That's it, just boop. That's 1 person. If you get 4 people, it's this one. Boop. But do the combo. Now when you do the combo, you get the spark. It doesn't last very long. So when you use Consume Soul, that's it. It's just that power. So you want to tap square, hold triangle, get this sparkle spangle stuff, okay? It's an overtime heal. It's very good. It doesn't last very long though, as you see, but it works. Like the whole time that aura is on, you're getting healed. Now, consume soul, which is the third one. These two are both 4-man heals, okay? Get it in there. Well, 1-man, 4-man. This one is an overtime, at least consume souls. It's a bit complicated. I don't really know myself. I mean, I know it as much as I can. Okay, experiment and you'll find out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But this one here, you don't have to do this one. I've tried it. You don't have to do the end bit. Okay. Tap square. That's all we do. Use that power. Tap square. Just do the 1, 2, and that will be overtime heal, and that will heal multiple people over time, or it will heal a few at a time. Then you have the 8-man heal, which is Virtuous Light. Now, obviously, you do Virtuous Light as a DPS, you do the combo. You don't have to do the combo. Some heals you do, some you don't. Like this one, the first 1-man heal. You don't have to do this combo. I've done it. All it does, tap square, tap triangle. All it does, tap square does nothing. Tap triangle, excuse me. Tap triangle does 30,000 damage with might. So if you just want some little damage, just tap that and then do a bit of that. But I do sometimes get carried away. But yeah. So the 8-man, you don't have to do the combo. It's just boom. Okay? As you see here, so the first heal does damage, right? Tap square, tap triangle. No, it's 28,000. And it's not an overtime damage. I know it looks like it is. It's not. It just... I don't really know what it does. Whether... Obviously healing, you're not trying to do damage, but... I don't know whether that applies something. I'm not sure. But you just need to tap that one. Tap square, hold triangle. This, and tap square. Now, with the shield... There is a combo with the shield too, and it's optional, just like number 1. Tap square, hold triangle, you can do, but you don't have to. Okay? So obviously this is the shield. I've got to remember. Yeah. So if you want to do the combo with the shield, tap square, hold square, and it just gives a damage over time, which is like... That was about 39,000, 40,000. So if you want to do some damage, you can do some damage with the combos. I end up doing it, to be honest. So you know I'm here doing this, and then, you know, pop my shield on, and then I do this one, then that one, then single, and whatever I'm happening. Usually my go-to heal is admonish. So whatever I'm doing, I'm just that one. But always do the full combo, and then consume soul after. I get my shield, I do the combo for some damage over time, I do admonish, full combo, then I do consume soul, back to admonish, then I do consume soul, do some weapon combos, just like that, a rotation. Every time a single man needs some heal, boop, you know, boop, and then you shield, do your combo if you want, and then just, that is the rotation. Okay. So what we got here is we've got the lovely Mind Piercing, who's a sorcery healer. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm comparing the average healing loadout compared to mine, because mine doesn't have one of them, you know, them powers that look like the overtime power where you put the ring down, you stand on the ring. I'll get Mind Piercing to do it, hang on. Yeah. This power here. So obviously a healing power has one of these, and what this is whoever's standing on the big ring gets healing over time. Now that looks like the power that I'm using here. Thank you. Virtuous Light. But obviously this one is not an overtime heal. That's the 8-man heal. A lot of people get that confused. Obviously you could argue that that's the 8-man overheal, but this power here, Guardian's Light, it's a huge power just for anybody. Now everyone's got this power, even Mind Piercing has this power. Look, that's what that one is, and that one is called, I'm just checking, Invocation of the Renewal. Right, and that's a bit of a mouthful, but that's this one. and you got the 8-man heal, and then obviously you got your shield. But obviously with Mind Piercing's loadout, she's got her 1-man heal. Yep, her 4-man heal. That's what that was. That big one that I just showed you, the overtime, the shield, and I don't know, a supercharge if she wanted. But with Celestial, there are a lot of people who swap a Cursed Idol, I think, or Sacrifice with Consume Soul, and they just sort of do this. They keep it simple and all that stuff. But I found that using Consume Soul and having no supercharge on my loadout is the best, because every power on my loadout has a purpose. There's not one loadout on... There's not... Sorry. There's not one power on the loadout that I'm not tapping. So obviously, you know, so this is what I do. So weapon combos, this one, that one, make sure to do the combo on both, do a bit of that, a bit of shield combo if you want some damage, and then rinse and repeat. And then for if you're doing this, you got 8 people, one person's down, just bang, do the top one, and then bang, do the 8-man. Do what you want. But most importantly, have fun with it. And if you got any questions, leave a comment below and I will tell you. If you doubt, I did the combo video. If anyone's confused on combos for anything, I've done a video on that. And hopefully this helped. And thank you for Mind Piercing. Okay, bye. Okay, something I forgot to mention. When you do this, and a bit of that, and a bit of this, okay, there is purpose to it. It's not just damage. You can have white mods, restorative adapter, so it can heal you and 3 other people. That's quite good. Usually I use the other one because there is 2. Replenishing adapter, so you can either oh yeah, it only restores your power, or you can have one that heals you and 3 other people. Now I went for healing because usually I don't run out of power, but if maybe power's your struggle, you can go for the power one, or I don't really know. I haven't really tested them, but make sure you pick one of those and put them on, because then that'll mean that every time your boat hits them, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can get your power, and that happens every, what's it, 20 seconds. Now that's quite a lot. And there's also white mods for whatever power that you're using. Obviously this is Celestial, so I've gone for these are DPS things because they're OP, but I've gone for Accelerated Divine Light. I've got the Restorative Adapter, Focus Restoration in the neck, Restorative Rapid Presence, it doesn't do anything because you don't use it, Tumbling Master, and Mighty Smith. Why have I got that? It shouldn't be that. It should be I don't know. I'd say either pick Empowered Channeling or Regenerative Shielding, because, well, you could have any one of these because that's not that cool. I'm gonna put it on. I don't know why I've got Mighty Smashing on. That's a bit of a whoopsie. But yeah, make sure to apply them, and then hopefully you do some good heals.